What is happening, fellow Cobras? Welcome back to the channel. Creese pulled off the impossible in Season 5 by being able to fake his own death, which we all knew was his strong suit, which inevitably led to him escaping prison successfully right under everyone's noses. But what's next for John Creese? Unfortunately, this couldn't have happened at a worse time for him, because if he would have waited just a little bit longer, he could have been released based on Stingray's revised statement. But now that he's out and running free, what are going to be his ambitions? We all know that Creese is Cobra Kai. I mean, heck, Martin Kove has made that quite clear, and we've even heard it straight from the man himself in Season 4.
I am Cobra Kai.
So reclaiming Cobra Kai is certainly going to be on Creese's radar. And he is, of course, going to be wanting to enact his revenge on Silver for putting him away, but now that the roles are reversed for the time being, that's not going to happen. But as for successfully reclaiming Cobra Kai, I definitely think that's a possibility, but just in a different context. So Creese is now on the run. Yes, he's innocent for the crime of assaulting Stingray, but now he's guilty of fleeing from jail regardless of being acquitted of all charges. So that's really starting to make me believe that Creese isn't going to be sticking around in the valley. I think he's going to start working with Sensei Kim and head back east to South Korea. Because if you remember Sensei Kim's introduction back in episode 6 of Season 5, as soon as Sensei Kim stepped foot off the plane, one of the first things that she said to Terry Silver was she was wondering where Sensei Creese was. Also, if you remember in the flashback to South Korea with young Creese and young Silver sparring, Creese and a young Sensei Kim as a child even had a moment that hinted at them being closer than Silver and her actually were. So I'm starting to think that Sensei Kim actually favored Creese as opposed to Silver, and now that he's out and Silver's actually gone, Creese and Sensei Kim may be able to help each other out to get what they ultimately want. Creese wants Cobra Kai, that's been made clear, but Sensei Kim wants to honor her family legacy, and more specifically Grandmaster Kim Sun-young. And I really think that the only way that they can do that now is by heading to South Korea, because if you really think about it, they can't stay in the valley. Creese is on the run and they're going to be looking for him, and no one's really going to want to join Cobra Kai after all that happened, especially after the events of Season 5. Heck, even Kyler quit the dojo. If he quits, then that means no one else is going to join. And in my opinion, I think they really need to go somewhere that's already been established. And that is Sensei Kim's dojo that she mentioned in episode 6, I believe. And by the sounds of it, her dojo sounds even more ruthless as she says that to Tori and Devin. And heck, she even says that they wouldn't even last 2 minutes. So I could really realistically see that Sensei Kim and Creese head over to South Korea and rename her dojo as Cobra Kai so it can still be eligible technically for the global tournament of the Sekai Taikai, aka the biggest tournament in the world. Creese gets to take over Cobra Kai as head sensei once again, and Sensei Kim gets her family lineage and legacy represented on a global stage and potentially the rest of the world if they win. And if you really think about it, this would be such an interesting twist, as our heroes in the Valley of Miyagi-Fang will still think that they got the best chance as Silver is now in prison, and they'll probably think that Creese is now dead. But little will they know what is waiting for them at the Sekai Taikai to surprise them with Sensei Kim's students being next level and really the biggest challenge that they have ever faced before. This will definitely bring back the stakes that if Cobra Kai wins, they'll become global, which brings back a major plot point from Season 5 that actually makes sense. Now, the only issue I see that is if this actually happens with Creese and Sensei Kim moving to South Korea and with Silver now in prison, what's really going to be the new conflict in the Valley? That's the million-dollar question that unfortunately we all don't have the answers to at this point. I mean, I guess it could technically be Silver once again, but I don't really know how that would work, and especially since we don't have all the answers to the whole scenario with him in prison, like how long is he going to be in there for, what's his deal with all of that, we don't really know that as well. But I'm confident that there is going to be plenty that arises to keep the story fresh and interesting as it always does as we continue to progress through this story. One more thing to consider is that yes, Creese is most likely going to want to enact his revenge on Daniel and Johnny, like I said earlier, but what better way to get back at them for them to all think he's dead once again, just to have them meeting face to face once again at the biggest tournament in the world. It's going to have so much on the line for both sides. But enough about me, I want to hear what you guys think. Be sure to let me know down below in the comment section, what do you think Creese is going to be up to now that he's out of prison in Cobra Kai Season 6? And do you think that there's something a little more to explore there between Sensei Creese and Sensei Kim? Like, do you think maybe Sensei Kim does favor Creese over Silver? Definitely let me know. You know what to do next. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like on this video so it can get pushed out to more and more people throughout the community. And make sure you're subscribed to Strike First Media, as there's plenty of more Season 5 coverage videos coming and Season 6 theories that you're not going to want to miss. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.